Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the Bucks are one of the league's powerhouses, and you ask Giannis, and they're not going anywhere. He said, quote, "We're going to do this for a long time, the next 5, 10 years, whatever the case may be." Drew Holiday said, quote, "There's going to be consistency, building together over the years." Brian, there are no signs of letting up.
None. Thanks, Allie. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Grayson Allen.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for the Bucks, Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Javon Carter is out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Allen in at the 3 slot.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Here we go. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now Murray. Collins outside. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. The shot won't fall. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference. Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Pass to Young. Back to Murray. There's the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. The rebound by Murray. Pass to Hunter. Young against Allen. Young, the pass to Murray. Going inside, and he lobs it up, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Now here's Holiday, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Knocks it down from distance. And if your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one. I mean, the trick is to try to stay even keel. It's such a long season. You're going to have highs and lows. Just treat this like any other low point at any other time of the year. It should pass.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Find the lane. One shot.
Free throw is good. Young.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
Here's Nora. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Now here's Lopez. Defense is right there. Kept alive. Goes back up. Pass to Matthews. Here's Lopez. Kaminsky with the help. Out to Portis. And And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Here's Kaminsky. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
At 7 feet tall with range, Frank the Tank is a great fit for the way the game is played today.
And the Bucks with some changes. Ibaka comes in for Lopez. And it's Hill in for Holiday. And a change for the Hawks. Holiday is checked in. And both free throws good for Kaminsky.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Nifty move. Rejected by a Kongwu. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Hill the pass to Portis. Here's Nora. 6 on the shot clock. That three's off the mark. Here's Holiday. Pass to Hunter. That shot missing. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Here's Hill. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Outstanding body control by Hill. Taking the contact like a much bigger guy would and finishing these buckets.
And here's Hunter for 3. No good there. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Bucks on top. They lead by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Milwaukee with the ball. They lead by 4. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Giannis and Portis. Drew Holiday out there with Wesley Matthews. And it's Allen in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Oh, boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Young finds Murray. Driving to the basket. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Pass to Allen. Jacks up a 3. That shot off the mark. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Perhaps the best trait of Giannis, his loyalty, Clark.
Love that about him, B.A. We've seen others test those free agent waters. No begrudgment there, but not Giannis. Stayed in Milwaukee, a small market team, signing an extension in 2020, and then led the Bucks to that 2021 title. The Greek Freak didn't need to get to a super team to get a ring. He birthed and led a super team right where he was.
And he makes a first. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality, and I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage, and it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluidly.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Everybody knows Giannis is elite, but just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you need almost the whole team to lift.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, "I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career." Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Al. Thanks for that. Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem the Dream, B.A., I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed.
Here's Matthews. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Murray passes to Collins. Right side Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That's on Brook Lopez.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
First one falls for him.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Kaminsky comes in for John Collins. Hunter's checked in for Holiday. And Holiday subbed in for Trae Young. And that's good as he hits both shots. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Now here's Holiday. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Carter. Pass to Lopez. Shoots over Okongwu. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Carter.
And you know, Lopez is very much a real threat to drop one in from that range. I mean, he's an excellent shooter for his size.
Kaminsky, a screen on Carter. Takes a 13-footer. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Here's Nora. 8 points in his last time out. Rejected by Okongwu. Over to the left wing. Carter against Murray. Back to Hunter. Lets it go from the wing. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Hunter's got his first basket.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. And gang, how important is it to be holding that #1 spot during the regular season?
Shaq is going to say it's not that important because when he did finish first, those Rockets that our team I was on, we beat them.
In the finals.
In the finals.
It's not that important.
See? You
See
knew
what
it.
I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean?
Moving on. In that first half of basketball, things are looking pretty good for the Bucks.
Man, their fans are loving this one. As a player, man, you can feed off that positive crowd. It can help you build momentum, you know. It just gets your blood flowing, and it's right tonight.
We'll see if they can carry that energy into the second half, both the fans and the team. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The Bucks shooting around 50% of the game so far. On the floor for Atlanta. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center position. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Collins. Down low. The kick out to Young. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. Hunter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, after the first round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Free throw good, Hunter. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to Antetokounmpo.
Well, I tell you, the Bucks are a big, tough, physical team, even in the backcourt. That's part of why they won the championship in 21 and are contenders going forward as long as they stay healthy.
Antetokounmpo at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. You know, Clark, on top of that physicality, the Bucks have guys who can stretch the floor now.
Yeah, it's a nice combination, B.A. They can create space without having to play small ball. Not many teams can do that. Makes them one of the more unique squads in the league.
Both good from the line that time.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
Young finds Murray. Collins with a screen on Carter. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 10. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis has taken it up a notch here, and he's always one of the more consistent players in the league night in and night out, and he's getting it done tonight.
Murray against Carter. Murray passes to Hunter. Fires the three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the call will be against John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. And it's Matthews in for Carter. Holiday's checked in for Atlanta. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Holiday. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
Now here's Capella. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And that one good.
When Capella plays with force inside, watch out. I like his intensity.
2 minutes.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Portis. To the left side wing. Antetokounmpo against Collins. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Greg.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
And that one misses. You know, Clark, only a handful of teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really interesting, B.A., that you mentioned that. But that's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door. And who knows, Giannis might have even more in him before he's done.
Ibaka, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the second free throw is good. The Hawks trailing. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. And the Bucks with the possession here, following the score by Atlanta.
Well, when he puts his head down now, Holiday is like a controlled bull heading into the ring. A lot of ferocity, but it's under control.
Here's Holiday. Tries again. And there's the play inside by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 4 points in the quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
The Hawks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Holiday passes to Holiday. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Ibaka. Here's Matthews. To the middle. And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got his second basket of the game.
You know, Holiday is one of those rare guards who's as physical as any other player on the floor. Holiday busting it up inside.
Now here's Young. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Holiday. Portis with a screen on Young. 1 second left.
Yeah, improving his defense over time. Frank Kaminsky, when he's active and engaged, he can be bothersome defensively.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bucks ahead. They lead by 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Wesley Matthews out there with George Hill. And it's Nora in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Young inside. Check by Hill. Young with the bucket.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one's good.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
And the Bucks making a change here. Carter's checked in. And the Hawks shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Murray finds Collins. Capella screen on Carter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Brook Lopez. And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple double in the league one day.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Hill with it. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Young. Pass to Nora. No good with the triple.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Young. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So it's Milwaukee now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Nora. Here's Lopez.
Yeah, a strong defender is Capella. He uses his reach to bother shots and shooters, and I like the commitment he shows at that end of the floor.
Pass to Murray. And he's going for the oop here. It's an even 3-on-3 break. A clear look for Antetokounmpo. And right on target. That one's good. Antetokounmpo has got 5 points in the quarter. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Collins with a screen on Hill. Collins outside. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
And the confidence Collins has is impressive. Doesn't feel any pressure taking these big shots.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're on top by 4. 1:58 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. He's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Hill. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Carter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Now here's Young. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Antetokounmpo up top. Collins defending. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's Young. Collins outside. Pass to Hunter. Here's Young. Just 4 to shoot. Collins, no good.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Antetokounmpo inside. Collins there. And again, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, in his relatively short career, Giannis has figured out just about every way to get the ball in the basket, even with the guy draped all over it.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They trail by 8. 50 seconds left in the fourth.
Let's give a big welcome to the floor, your 4-on-4 crew.
Finds Collins. Here's Young. And that one hits the back iron.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Murray against Carter. Pass to Holiday. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Hawks ball.
And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And here are the Bucks now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Antetokounmpo against Capella. Antetokounmpo outside. So we see the Bucks get the win here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.